What is poppin' YouTube? What is good YouTube? Warstu here with a video on Spider-Man Far From Home. So as we know, we will be getting a trailer this week before the Detective Pikachu movie drops. So if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the videos. Also, we are giving away a Hasbro Infinity Gauntlet. All you gotta do is comment on this video and subscribe to the channel to be in with a chance. And also, we will be giving away something epic if and or when we hit 100,000 subscribers, which could be a PS4 Pro, an Xbox One X, a PS5, or the new Xbox. It all depends when we actually hit, or if we ever hit 100,000 subscribers. So I'm gonna have to give a spoiler warning for Endgame, because apparently what I'm about to say is a spoiler for Endgame, but not really. So we do know, unofficially, it's been confirmed that trailer 2 for Spider-Man has a huge spoiler for Avengers Endgame, which realistically, when you find out what it's on about, it isn't even a spoiler in my opinion. So it is interesting. So it has been confirmed and verified that we are actually getting a trailer. So interesting move for Sony. Remember, this movie is marketed and financed by Sony. Yes, it does exist inside the MCU, but because Amy Pascal is leaving Sony for Universal, I don't think Spider-Man is going to be sticking around in the MCU for much longer. So the trailer is set to be accompanied by a special message from Tom Holland, warning viewers that a trailer will contain spoilers for Endgame, which for me doesn't make any sense. You get the Spoiler King to give a spoiler warning that it's a potential spoiler for Endgame, and most people are expecting it to be him talking about the death of Tony Stark. And literally, guys, we said this literally before that happened. I know exactly what you're gonna do. You're gonna type in the comment section, "Oh my god, Warstu, you went over absolutely everything, so you can't be right." Wrong. I said this multiple times. So what is interesting is the special clip was apparently, this is all rumored, nothing can be confirmed because Marvel doesn't do confirmation. The special clip was sent out alongside the new trailer to German cinemas over the last few days. Now we know why. The Russo's spoiler ban is clearing on Monday, so apparently it will be coming out Monday, but I'm thinking more towards the end of the week. I absolutely don't agree with the spoiler ban being lifted because they cannot tell you when you can talk spoilers, because let's be honest, guys, there was a leak for the movie a week before the movie even came out. So this is the big information that everyone online on Twitter is making out that no one seems to know. Yet if you actually do any digging, it's absolutely everywhere. And it is, I don't even think it's that much of a spoiler. But we do know the trailer is coming courtesy of Trailer Track. So here is the massive spoiler. Let's get into it. So here it is. There's a rumor going around that Nick Fury introduces Mysterio to Spider-Man and says he's from a different Earth. Now, obviously, Mysterio is the master of illusion. But to me, it sounds like there's going to be some Crisis on Infinite Earth, the Flash style, where they're going to introduce the multiverse, which essentially is, as it sounds, there is multiple Earths where you can be the same person, but you are completely different. So there it is. The massive Marvel universe might be opening up the multiverse, which I don't really think this could happen because obviously Sony owns the rights, but it could introduce the likes of Miles Morales or Gwen Stacy, etc. But like I said, the issue they have here is the fact that Amy Pascal's leaving Sony. So essentially that's it, that Mysterio is supposedly from a different Earth. Now, if this is what people are on about, it's so groundbreaking. Marvel's never going to be the same ever again. And essentially this is why they did not drop it before Endgame. Now, just saying Mysterio is from another Earth, that does not really confirm anything that happened in Endgame. It's not even an Endgame spoiler. I feel like people are confused because that was time travel. This is on about the multiverse, you know, other Earths, not other timelines, other Earths, you know, Earth 1, Earth 2, Earth 3, Earth 4, all the way infinity. You know, most of my subscribers probably have watched the Flash TV show or read like comic books and stuff. So it introduced multiple Earths. So I don't really understand why everyone's going, it is so major. I mean, yeah, guys, this is major for the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The possibilities are endless with infinite Earths being open, which is both a Marvel and DC storyline. So essentially, yeah, Prime Earth obviously would be the Earth that we've been working with in the MCU for the last 11, 12 years. So if we do ever get something like the new Avengers, but let's be honest, guys, the Avengers without the likes of Tony Stark, the likes of Captain America, the likes of Black Widow, it's going to be a very interesting place. And obviously, the Hulk his deal's over, right? So they're going to have to come to a new deal with Universal, which is interesting because Amy Pascal's at Universal now, so it could be interesting. And also, guys, this is how they could actually introduce characters on the Disney streaming service. Because other Earths, so the Loki series, yes, I know Loki got away with the Space Stone in the New York Chitauri attack, but if they wanted to, they could just have like a different Earth and use Loki on that Earth and everything. So that is why this kind of opening up to other Earths, it makes the Tony Stark death kind of less impactful in the sense that realistically, if they did a multiverse storyline, Robert Downey Jr.'s character, Tony Stark, Iron Man, could be alive in said universe, so could Black Widow. That is why this movie changes everything. Because in theory, the Black Widow movie could literally just be set on another Earth with a different Black Widow, but then there's no emotional attachment. So it is interesting, and I can see why some people are going, it's groundbreaking, it's going to change everything. I'm more hyped for Spider-Man Far From Home than I am Star Wars. I'm thinking, yeah, you should always be more hyped for Spider-Man over Star Wars, let's be honest. But it is going to be interesting because obviously, with the reality change and everything like that, it really could come into play with Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme, and the consequences of messing with time in Endgame. But not really, because this is to do with other Earths, not really this reality of the Earths. So, like I said, guys, I can neither confirm or deny this information is correct. It has been told to me by an insider, but let's be honest, guys, I've told my audience things that insiders have said is true. It's been confirmed, it's been verified and everything, and then it turns out to be untrue. So, we're just going to call this a rumor for now. But let me know down below, how does it change everything? The fact that Mysterio could be from another Earth. It is a very interesting, compelling story, which will in fact change the face of the MCU as we've known it before. Like Kevin Feige said and everyone said, after Endgame, nothing will be the same ever again. And now it makes sense why this movie has to happen before Phase 4 starts, because it has to open up the like unlimited Earths, the infinite Earths, the kind of other Earths. So it does make sense. But I do believe this kind of multiverse will confuse the general movie goer, because it's like you got a bunch of different characters on a bunch of different Earths that literally are the character you know, but they're not the character you know. They kind of introduced this kind of when you had Captain America versus Captain America, but that was more in the sense that it was a previous version of the same Captain America. So that's not really the same thing. But I am really looking forward to seeing this trailer. It is rumored to come out Monday, but if it doesn't come out Monday, it does appear that Tom Holland himself will be going on the Jimmy Kimmel show. So that's obviously to promote Spider-Man Far From Home. The press tour, I believe, has opened now, or is about to start opening. I know they've already been promoting it in a bunch of places, but going on a Jimmy Kimmel show, he's already promoted Spider-Man on there before. We know it's coming out pretty soon. It's May now, comes out in July. So it would make a lot of sense. But it's going to be really interesting to see how the Marvel Universe could expand massively. So guys, like always, please like, subscribe and comment. Help this video grow. We will be covering Spider-Man Far From Home, X-Men Dark Phoenix. Literally loads of theories about what's going to happen in Phase 4. As I believe Phase 4 could be even better than the current phase that we've just gone through. You just have to be open to new ideas, open to reality and time and multiverse and stuff that we realistically should have had years ago, which I guess for some reason they didn't want to do it, but now they do, which is pretty damn cool. So guys, let me know everything down below. Do you think the Disney streaming service will be using some different Earths? As if this rumor that cannot be verified or confirmed by anyone until the trailer is actually out, that Nick Fury does introduce Mysterio to Spider-Man and says he's from another Earth? Or is he just trolling him? Or is he trying to confuse him? Or is Mysterio trying to confuse him? As Mysterio is an illusionist, he is essentially going to be creating and controlling all the other elemental forms in the movie without anyone knowing, even though we know he's trying to be a good guy, but really he's the main villain, and really they're setting up the Sinister Six for the Dark Avengers, which is going to be absolutely insane. And then towards the end of the movie, they will reveal Norman Osborn in the MCU, or some kind of variation of that. So guys, like always, please like, subscribe, and comment, and I will catch you in another video very soon. I would try and comment back to everyone that comments back in the comment section. That would be awesome. Let's try and get this video up to 5,000 likes if we can. I know that's a real reach, but I believe we can do it. So guys, I'll catch you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.